Hello, in this video, we are going to just look at what different types of surfaces actually look like. Okay, and you're going to have to do some investigating yourselves. Okay, so this is Desmos. The link to it is in the notes, and there are some suggestions for some equations to input and have a look at. Okay, I'm just going to put a few in here. Okay, because really to be able to fully understand this topic, you are going to have to look at some surfaces and just get used to what they might look like. So let's go with z is equal to 3x subtract 5y, okay, which gives us our plane. So you can sort of rotate it around and you can see you've got this sort of rectangular sheet-like figure, okay, which is our plane. Previously in matrices, you've looked at the intersection of three planes and found their unique point of intersection. But let's make it maybe a little bit more complicated. Okay, so we'll turn that one off. Okay, and let's go with z is equal to x squared plus y squared. Okay, and we get this shape here, which does look quite different. Okay, sort of a bit like a bowl. As you can see, it has no thickness. Okay, you can see the rim is completely thin, and that's how it works. And you can only see part of the surface here. It does go off infinitely in many instances. But you can get an idea of what some of these look like. So you can see sort of a quadratic-y shape there, which makes sense given that we're squaring the x and squaring the y. Now it's up to you to carry on investigating and playing around and see what you can get. So you can do some of the equations which are in the notes. And when you're doing them, think about stationary points, because in an upcoming video, we are going to look at stationary points. Think if you can identify any, whether it matches up with what you know from the XY plane in terms of maximum and minimums. Can you identify any points which might be minimums, might be maximums, or some other points? Of course, you've got your points of inflection when looking on a 2D axis. Okay, with our surfaces, is there anything different happening? But also type in your own equations, modify them in any way you want,